beep, we'll use a timer, because I kind of would do an experiment too. And I'd like your input as to whether shooting this up close with the irons is better or using the throw lever. So it's 2 here, reload, 4 here, and then at about a 90, you're gonna have to make about a 90-degree turn, and we'll put a steel silhouette out there at 100 or 150 or something like that. And you gotta give me 2 hits on steel. So that's why it's like, I like this drill. It's kind of like the Mod Navy. It does makes you do several things all at once. What I'd like us to do is everybody get a couple runs doing it up close with the irons, and then have the scope already cranked over to 6. See if we like that better than doing it red dot on 1 and then cranking it up to 6. Then we'll start rolling into a little bit of accuracy stuff, and then we'll do a real quick, I'll set it up, let everybody shoot the group therapy. It's awesome just to kind of get you dialed in on shooting accurately, and then we'll roll right into the man maker, which you guys have been talking about all week. So we'll do that, and then from there we'll finish the day up on the platform, just seeing, okay, how far can we push this combo out. That's my plan for the day. So I'm gonna pivot on the balls of my right foot if I'm coming this way. I'm gonna step into it, probably take a deep breath, get nice and flat. Time stops when you get your hits on steel, you know, so, and then I'd penalize you for anything out over here.
And are we starting with the
so 2 rounds in the gun, timer goes off, pop into the PT square there.
Right.
Reload, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the circle below it. Now having the ability to go from up close to fast, and then also let's see if that lever, the throw lever, is, if we like that better than turning the gun.
Mud, lots of dirt. I got chewed up by angry ants, and my watch is all caked with mud. We've been out rolling around with these guns, and mine's been running without any issues. I don't spend a lot of time with a slick rail, but the burn-proof gear sleeve gave me a lot of traction.
It's not that often that you just go in, get handed a rifle, and then you're expected to train with it for a couple days. And while we all made minor adjustments, I mean, they were just rock solid. Everything held together, nothing failed. I don't think I had even 1 misfire, 1 failure to feed, nothing. And I didn't baby it. There was not one time that I was like, oh, I wish this was different. Everything was just great.
You know, the man maker was a ton of fun. I did, in my opinion, did terribly at it, but it was a lot of fun. Getting out there and getting a slip and slide around in the mud, change positions, change distances, have to run the magnification dial on the optic. You know, and anything that gets out there and gets you flicking the safety on and off, bringing the muzzle up and down, that really just sort of reinforces those gun handling skills. You know, it's one thing to stand on a static line and shoot, or get behind a bench and shoot, but when you're actually out there driving the gun, you know, it's only going to make you better.
I think the man maker drill, to me, is actually, you know, everyone, I'm sure probably everyone else has said man maker drill, and it's legit. And it's not like it's anything super complicated. It's not like it's anything super high speed. It's straight up grit. Can you hit your shot at 200? Can you hit 4 of them? Can you hit it through a VTAC barricade and then run? And then can you hit it kneeling? Can you hit it prone? Can you hit it moving and then run? all that stuff back and forth, it really shows you exactly what you can and cannot do at your level.
What better way to create a product than to test it ourselves? To create something that we'd want to own.
Vortex optics kind of needs no introduction at this point. I personally haven't spent a lot of time behind a low power variable, so this was a really good experience for me professionally.
This rifle wouldn't be what it is or what we shot if it didn't have one of these companies or one of these parts involved in. I mean, I think everything complements itself well, and I mean, to me, it's a perfect patrolman rifle.
The synergy with all these pieces together is, it came together perfect as I think it should have, and definitely did, what I expected to do and then some. So, with Rosco barrels and ADM and, I mean, Vortex, Surefire, I mean, everybody, that Magpul, all these people that had a hand in this, they took some, some faith and trust, and, I think that kind of speaks for the industry.
The lifestyle that emanates from what we do, it comes from real life. It's who we are. It's what we believe in, and it's been shown in what we do, the events that we attend, the way that we do our marketing. But in its core, it's just a bunch of guys that love to build good products, love testing them, love living life, love supporting the 2A lifestyle, and love working with other like-minded individuals. And we plan on growing based off of that platform.
Most of the guys that came had never been to New Orleans before. Some of them never to Louisiana before. So they got the opportunity. We went down to Bourbon. We had some seafood. We got to see a lot of kind of the sights to really kind of, I guess, cultivate, you could say, a little bit more of the lifestyle aspect of kind of the barrel gang lifestyle like Gabe was talking about.
So being a part of the barrel gang is very important to me. We're regularly involved in all of our families' lives, just developing friendships through our appreciation and our love of the firearms industry and our love of shooting and the sport and the lifestyle and everything that comes along with it.
This is something that everybody's really passionate about and also really knowledgeable. It's been really cool for me to be able to come out and be a part of this.
I would like to say thank you, to all the companies that were involved, everyone that made this possible. It was truly a humbling experience, and had a great time, so thank you guys.
I love all the companies that were here, all the people, all the individuals. It was just an amazing event. Everything was awesome. There was not one time that I was like, oh, I wish this was different. Everything was just great.
I really enjoyed a lot of the, I would say, menagerie. It's not the normal people that we hang out with when you go to SHOT Show, when you go to NRAM, all these media events. So they really mixed it up with a very diverse character set, if you will. Everyone kind of clicked pretty quickly, not a whole lot of, ego measuring. And everyone was really good together. It was inspiring and gave me hope for the future of, the firearms industry and sport.
I think the guys got as much as they could get in 2 days. It was 2 long days. As much as they could get in that, I think they're going to walk away with a pretty good appreciation, not only for the inherent accuracy of the barrels themselves, but the entire rifle build and all the components that were used in it. So, yeah, I'm glad we did this here, and I'm looking forward to it next year.